Hello. Good to see you guys. Slassic, what up? Giant Naked Ninja, this is definitely World of Warcraft. Yeah, Pally's back for now. We'll see what happens here. Miko, my Shadow Knight died like a week and a half ago. Like it was just a kind of random crazy death in Runny Eye. A lot of casters. Boom. All right, so today it's just gonna be me solo. So I was like, hey, why don't I roll up a solo self-found character? Charlie's pretty tired, mostly because of my work schedule. So I've been working like crazy hours. Like wake up at 4 a.m., get home at 6 p.m. Which means that she's got a lot more work, right? Because she's like with the kiddo solo most of the day. So she's tired. She's gonna take tonight off. So I'm gonna do an SSF character. Wow, this guard is really getting up in my grill here. And I was like, you know what? Why not try rolling back on Mischief and doing it there instead, because it'll be a little bit faster. We've got Project Quarm opening up on October 1st, which is like a month from now. And I'm almost considering like just going all in on that, you know what I mean? Like we already know that I'm gonna go there. We're gonna do a guild there and stuff. So I don't know how much more time I want to invest into TAC P when it's like a guaranteed drop, whereas like Mischief, if we drop it, it's not a big deal because it's like pretty fast. But TAC P is like a real grind. So like, do I want to invest real time into a character that I'm just gonna like put away, especially now that our 25 SK is dead? So I figure for now we'll rock this SSF Paladin for a bit. Side note, randomly, I don't think I'm showing up in the EQ directory. Like I was looking during the loading screen, I didn't see anything. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, I mean, I'm basically turning my focus to Quarm, and like until then we'll just work this SSF Paladin here. Which honestly, like we could realistically in a month get this Paladin to 50 or 60 on Mischief because it's so much easier and faster. The craziest thing right now is like I logged back in and started this character, and I feel like I was not mentally prepared for how different it would look after like 2 months of playing TAC P. You see me? Good. Good to see you, Chinchilla. Dog Fun. What's up? Well, get ready to watch me bumble around for a little bit. I'm gonna run out of inventory slots here in a second. I have to go sell. Oh, that's right. You start with bags on TLP servers. Jeez. But yeah, like my screen is like so big, and like all the windows are like so small and customizable, and like it just feels crazy after the stone UI for a while. I don't know. What do you guys think? You've been watching the stream, right? Is it like messing with your eyes? Sneaky Feuds, what's up? They don't have a stone UI on this server, so I can't do it. We'll return to the stone UI when we go to Quarm on October 1st, though. Demris, what up? I am a level 1 solo self-found permadeath paladin, so no grouping on this one. Get PQ hype. Yeah, I'm ready. I was trying to make a new Discord for like the PQ guild, and for whatever reason Discord is like trolling me. I have a template that I use to start guild Discords. Like I really dialed it into what I like, and that way it's easy to just like boom, one click and you set up shop. But Discord's like not letting me use the template for some reason. Like it's not giving me the option to apply a template, which is really annoying. Where'd the null pup go? Oh, that's right. I don't really loot on here. I know, right? It does. It feels like a different game. I have this compass up here. It just works. No sense heading necessary. The craziest thing is like these skeletons are more classic than the TAC P skeletons. How does Bane Strike work now? I honestly forget, which is crazy because I did like the stupid Bane Strike achievement on my warrior on this account. I'm playing Mischief, not live. It's TLP. Alavaz, honestly, like for me, it's just been like the weather got really nice. To be honest with you, because like it's been like 100 degrees, 100% humidity out here the last like 3 weeks. Really terrible. And like I walked into work yesterday and I was like walking from my car after PT and I was like, wait a second, I'm not sweating. What's happening? My skin was like not all clammy. And we have this flag that we have on base, like by the PT area, which is kind of close to where I work. And the flag is a color based on like how dangerous the temperatures are. And it was green, which is like, go ahead, you know, easy day. And like, usually it's like black by like 8 a.m. Right. Oh, hey, Miko, what's up, dude? Right. So it's just a flat percent, but do I need to still unlock? I don't think I even have to unlock Bane Strike for every mob, right? Like I just unlock it for one mob type and I'll get it globally at that flat percent. On an SSF character, I think I kind of prefer the proc the old way, but it's kind of like here nor there. Oh, baby. Sell everything in a bag in one click? Yes. All this King Snake skin loot nerfed. Frank, no antagonizing the guests, okay? Let's destroy this. Go to the bank and grab our extra 2 bags because you start with 3 free backpacks. Don't worry, Miko. This one's easier than in the other stream, right? It's just Australian Miko and developer Miko. Miko, it's Wednesday. Are you going to be sad Friday afternoon? That question is for the dev Miko, not the Australian Miko. No offense, Australian Miko. I feel like I run so slowly. I'm in the habit of playing in first person, so I could do this, but gosh, it feels so weird. Also, like the mouse movement speed feels so crazy too. Why would you be? Uh-oh. I don't know. I have no idea why you would be sad on Friday, dude. I'll ask again on Monday. I do not know, DM, but I hope it's true. Everything that Secrets could possibly change to make it more classic would be something I would be in favor of. Like, I don't want there to be the Nexus. I don't want there to be POK. I think originally it was going to have POK, but no POK stones, right? So then what are you using it for? Just like the vendors? Or would it even have NPC population? Man, the zoning time is crazy. That's good. Like some EQ purists are so they're like EQ fundamentalists, right? So just the fact that on Secret server you could go to Priest of Discord and enable hardcore mode or solo self-found mode, like just that little thing, some people I'm sure would be like, I'm not playing on that server, it's not classic, you know what I mean? So every deviation from there basically like excludes a slightly larger and larger population, which is whatever, right? The server needs to have its own identity anyway. But yeah, I'm worried about it, you know what I mean? Crack staff? Oh no, it's just a broadsword. I need to buy a shield stat so I can get this bash going. I also need to go to like my AA window to get lay on hands. But it doesn't show up in can purchase because it's already purchased. Nah, Charlie's not gonna be on tonight. She's tired. She's been doing a lot with the kiddo. Ooh, is OOC regen on from level 1 now? Is auto skill on from level 1? LOL, number 1. I wonder if there's a level requirement on Crystallos. There's so many like zones that have random level requirements that you don't know about because you never try to zone in. Like that PL zone in Gates in Omens of War. You try to zone in on a level like 45 character and you find out you need to be 51 to enter. I don't even think it tells you what level you need. It just like kicks you out, says nope, not today. Yeah, if they want a true classic experience, they need to get a lobotomy. Forget everything you knew. I can at least, like, I don't think I agree with them, but I can empathize with them. Like, I think everyone has a degree, you know what I mean, at a stopping point where you're like, no, not for me. Now, I was going to go hard on Secret Server regardless. And I say go hard in, like, the old man sense, the dad sense. So not really go hard for you young kids out here, but yeah. I'm trying to think of what would be like a bridge too far for me. He dialed the raid rules in a little bit more, which I liked. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm trying to think. I like the EXP rates. I think if the EXP rates were faster, I'd still be fine. Where did the rat go? Like, I'm just like bouncing around sometimes. Oh, I see what happened. I am the snake. Oh yeah, baby. Thank you, Mr. Miko, I assume. Dude, this is the coolest snake graphic of all time. It's kind of like the fairy illusion where like it puts your camera kind of high. Don't mind me, I'm just slithering around town here. Hello, I would like to trade you some goods. Don't mind me. Just a snake. So the cool thing about doing this SSF run is we're going to have Mischief rules, which means we'll get all kinds of crazy loot that we wouldn't normally be able to get on a permadeath Paladin. I mean, Paladin's permadeath on TLP can do quite a bit, but it won't be as much of a struggle bus for some of them, like the Ghoulbane. I can get in an undead zone instead of having to like farm Linuga faction, get a Midnight Mallet, and slow the Shin Lord and try to fight him for 45 minutes while he CHs himself. Crave, this is on the TLP server, so I don't have the Stone UI as an option, unfortunately. And by the way, let me know if anyone is getting like a lot of latency issues or anything. I am seeing 0 dropped frames, of course, but this is my first time trying to stream 1440p with this big of a viewport actually like displaying something. I can, but Quest EXP is uber nerfed here. Oh my gosh, I can like hold left click and rotate around myself. This is like a really awesome mount. I think that this should have been the extra life mount this year. Oops. There we go. Oh yeah, baby. Why am I not attacking? There we go. If you're like levitated or you jump from someplace high, you get like a nice little glide. So this was the mount that you got for donating $100 to Extra Life last year. There's a new mount this year, and it's a cool mount. but it really is going to be hard to top the old Mallard mount. Archbishop, thanks for the sub, dude. Which, by the way, the Extra Life fundraiser for Darkpaw Games is live again. It's going on this year. You can help children in need. And it's going on this year. You can help children in need. And oh my gosh, the page has me on it. There we go. Boom. If you're interested, you can donate right there. Why do I keep coming back here and selling so frequently? It's like, you ever do that thing where you check your watch to see what time it is? This is an interesting UI feature. This is the second time it's happened. They are updating the UI this year, and there's still some idiosyncrasies. Anyway, if you donate to Extra Life, it's a tax write-off if you do like itemized taxes, and you get a bunch of bonuses, and I mean a bunch of bonuses that I'm not going to go over right now. And when EverQuest inevitably raises $100,000, there's like a pile of global bonuses, like double rare spawns, like huge EXP bonuses. I think the biggest EXP bonus they ever give. Zaide, I've been following all the interview podcasts. So great. As a longtime player on Sullen Zek and Red, oh yeah, baby. Thanks, man. I'm glad you liked it. If you know anyone on Sullen Zek that we could get on to do a real in-depth Sullen Zek interview, that would be great. We might be getting the leader of Ascending Dawn to do a Rallis Zek Part 2, like the OG Ascending Dawn leader. He reached out to me. Trying to get Zealot for P99 Blue, all kinds of stuff. Just a reminder, we have a few big upcoming streams. October 1st, I'm going to do like a 24 or 48 hour stream. Thoughts and prayers for me that I don't like literally have a heart attack on stream doing that. And then November 4th for Extra Life's game day, we're going to do a 24 hour, at least 24 hour stream. It's going to be hardcore groups racing each other, and everything that we get during that stream is going to go directly to Extra Life. And I'm going to like encourage everyone not to sub or do any kind of bits or anything during that stream, and instead just put that money towards the charity and everything. So look forward to that. Last year on November 4th, we raised like $10,000 or something crazy. Way more than we thought. We were like, hey, maybe we can raise like 2K. It just blew up. Who am I going to get for Mischief? What do you mean, Miko? Oh, for the Mischief server? Yeah, that's a good question, dude. That's a good question. I mean, I might just do it myself, just solo dolo it. Or I might have a bunch of people. I think I'm going to do like 3 episodes on Mischief. There is a giant dinosaur standing by the gates over there. Let's go investigate. Flipbird. All right, it guild stats, so it's definitely a player. Oh, I think it kind of looked cooler before the textures popped in, but it still looks good. Cool, the dashing feathered cap. Yes. Amazing. What expansion is this model from? I mean, I'd be interested in that. With some of the old servers, the population is like so hard to find, you know what I mean? Especially the PvP servers, that I'll take almost anyone who's like reputable that I can get. I think that is Vortalis. I think that is Miko, Dev Miko in chat. First upgrade, baby. Cloth wristband, 1 AC. Let's go. Can't stop, won't stop. 80 more skeletons till we get Bane Strike. Oh, is that the TBS where like Throne of Eyes down there? Can you talk to her? Thuliasar. No, sorry, Thulisar. Rye, I have not. I have not. For the first episode, I did like a text interview with an FOH member. And then I just brought up his points and everything when I was talking to Urim about the Combine server and a little bit before that. But yeah, I mean, like, we reached out to Thought and haven't heard back yet. I wouldn't, you know, some of the FOH leadership has some controversy, which is a little bit fresh right now. Probably would stop me from getting them on. But yeah, I mean, I would take some people. I'd love to get someone from Afterlife, Legacy of Steel, and FOH at some point. Oh, no. No Defiant Gear. No POK. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should have made a Freeport Paladin, since I'm not using POK, but CS Levy. I might die right here. Where's my combat? I need to just put the combat here so we can see it. Krugen. Yeah, I could reach out to Krugen, actually. It's probably a good idea, MJJ. Thanks for that. Elraz, I miss it too. What in the... is this? Dude. Never. LaShawn, heal me, please. How much EXP do we get? We're at 50.071. 2%? Dude, that's not bad. It's like 1/3 of a kill. Oh, not Snorlax. Thanks. Are you gonna be playing in a guild on Mischief, or are you just fooling around? I completed the achievement, Kanos Quest Bone Chips. I remember them adding a bunch of achievements to classic quest lines. This is kind of cool. Royal Fizbin. You might stay in close to him too. He heals you after. Yeah. But does he? I think it's only when you give him the bones, isn't it? Like in that moment. Ooh. What are your, like, what times are you gonna be raiding or play? You know, are you like a East Coast raider player? Because I would suggest that you join Faceless. Central? Me too. How much cash do I have? I have 2 plat? What the Yeah, I'm a cleric, but I quit, so like, am I really a cleric? I have some kind of like PTSD response where someone DMs me on Discord about EverQuest, and I immediately am angry before I look at what the text says. Yeah, that's how I am, Frank. I live in Central Time, but my PC is actually set to Eastern Time Zone so that I, like, you know, stay on track with the real world. I'm just like just over that hair of a line, you know what I mean? So I just barely touch it. Do we have like Toucan Sam over here now? Extended sabbatical. I want to start playing, but I don't. I don't know if that makes sense. This is kind of cool. Look how smooth, like, it's got so many frames of animation. Uh-oh. Can't move. character will not move. Even like double mouse click movement isn't working, so I know it's not a issue with like me typing somewhere. Oh, I know what it is. I typed faint to see if this had a death animation, and it didn't, and then I just forgot that I typed it because I'm an idiot. All right, we need to dial the ADHD down just a little bit and get like one more plat and then go buy a shield. This is close. If I am using the bandolier trick to two-hand and bash, will auto skill bash still work? I think it will. Like the moment that I have the shield in my inventory slot, it'll just execute the bash, right? We'll have to test it later. I mean, we don't have to do it until like level 20, so. What is this? Never. Can't loot that. Okay, we're just gonna put never on that too. Fippy Darkpaw. Not here, they don't. Or at least they have a real small aggro radius if they do. Fippy can actually drop Fippy's Paw here. It's like 1 wisdom and some save versus cold. That's a normal drop at this phase of a TLP server. Defiant Armor is like a catch-up mechanic to help players who, you know, like they know at a certain expansion when you log in, there's going to be no one in the zone except for you, and it's going to be hard to interact with the economy at first. So Defiant Armor is a way to keep you rolling strong when you're more or less solo. Can I get a crack staff out here? You guys remember that? That's happened to me twice, though, I think. During the hardcore charity stream last year, Lucerin, I think it was Lucerin, put a bunch of like twink gear on mobs in high keep so that we would be tempted to loot it, because like he would charm the mob and like trade it like funky tunics and shit, and then we would be tempted to loot it and wear it, and we decided not to wear it when we found it. But he also inadvertently made the mobs like super hard to kill. Someone did it to us in Field of Bone on like low level characters one time, and it was like there was just spiders in that little spider pit where there's level 2 spiders in Field of Bone, and they were just like wiping out groups of us. They had like Velius loot. Slazik, I have not seen them talk about it. I would guess that they will not be. Pride of the Legion. It's such a good name, dude. Sometimes they really just land on the perfect spot with the naming. And that was one of those times. I actually have a lot of friends from Conquest, so it'd be pretty easy. We have Zavi, Ashes, Reese. Dude, I just have Reese on. Frank Reese is, yeah, there we go. You said it too. I've been in I don't want to call it a slump, but I've been in a slump with the podcast. If you guys notice, I've been like avoiding the Agnar episode. I don't know why, but something about like in my brain just was like, don't do Agnar. You know what I mean? So that's why I started doing like a bunch of live and P99 episodes, and I did like the TLP after Agnar, but I didn't do Agnar yet. By the way, our latest episode for the podcast is interviewing Fates, the guild leader of SEAL Team and Fight to Engage. And personally, it's one of my favorite episodes so far. I know I say that a lot, but I think I would put it as like my number 2 favorite behind the Quarm episode. Yeah, dude, Mischief's gonna be like an audiobook. By the way, Primal, good to see you, my man. The problem with like some of the more like recent TLPs is just like the story's not over, right? So it's a little bit harder. We're gonna circle back on a lot of them, especially like Jelinek, and we probably won't have to circle back on Eridun. I think it's pretty much set where it's gonna land. Like Altered Minds is just gonna ride into the sunset there. But Jelinek, we'll definitely have to do another episode on. We'll probably have to do like a 4th episode on Mischief in like 3 years. And Oakwind will easily do 1 more, if not 2 more episodes on over the years. Once we get where we're caught up on all the TLPs, we can almost do like shorter episodes where we do like 30 minutes. Like today we're talking about the Oakwind Plains of Power launch. You know what I mean? Like we just do like expansion by expansion. It becomes like your news podcast. Today in EverQuest drama, the open world Pertoxilus raid was trained by local subhuman trash. Look how determined this Nullpub looks. Like he is not walking. This guy is marching. He's trudging. He's in the North Kanos trenches right now, dude. He's motivated. He's here. I've seen some people marching. You know what I mean? I know that march walk. Dude, you know, on my first one board guy, I did the whole Bone Thunder staff quest. It took forever, and it was super risky doing the mammoth part on a permadeath paladin. I also had to run all the way to Akinon and back like twice or whatever. And it sucks because Ward Undead is nerfed on TLPs. Miko, if you're still listening, this would be a cool thing to fix. Ward Undead is nerfed on TLPs because paladins get it at a much lower level. Actually, it's because I think it was done because clerics get Ward Undead at like level 1 now. So it does approximately 12 damage, which makes the proc on the Bone Thunder staff absolutely worthless for the paladin level that you could possibly get the staff. Yeah, I wanted to get Etheria for Agnar. And maybe do like a round table with him and Ravanta, but it's just not going to pan out because Etheria is a huge cuck. And I mean that as a term of endearment. I don't know, DM. I just have like a mental block. You know what I mean? It's like there's nothing bad about the Agnar story. We had a guild. The guild was dope. We crushed every piece of content that we ever did as much as we ever wanted. Never had a single issue. Why is there a loading circle on my mouse? Jesus Christ. And I mean, everything just went well. Like the guild was super dope. Left the server on great terms with everybody. I think the only bad thing was like Frank joined the guild after I left, which I heard was a big fail. But other than that, you know what I mean? Everything was good. Yeah, Snorlax, absolutely. I love suggestions. Tell me how I suck. I mean, I didn't lose Sleeper's loot. Oh yeah, that's right. Like the WoW came out with a hardcore server recently, and everyone's like crazy about it, huh? Man, these old graphics are like really something. Why is the instrument bigger than she is? What is this instrument? Is this like a saxophone or something? I don't know. I'm not like a music guy. Yeah, I control exactly where I put them, Snorlax, actually. But what I don't control is whether or not they actually show up. So my intention was to have a single ad that appeared somewhere in the podcast. And Spotify was like, I was like, hey, Spotify, like, I've got 1,000 views so far on this new episode. This was a while ago. And what am I even doing here? I'm going the wrong way. And I have like way lower ad impressions. And they're like, why does this guy have blue arms? And they're like, oh yeah, it doesn't like always play. Like to get the ad to play at all, you need to have 2 ads in the episode. And I'm like, why would I only have like 1 ad campaign going on. Why would I have the same ad twice in 1 episode? And they're like, yeah, that's just how it works. And I was like, well, that is stupid, dude. Anyway, so I have to have 2 ads in the episode. And where I put them is up to me. But I typically put one around 5 minutes and one around 29 minutes, which is based on their recommendation. What if I bought it and just deleted it on stream? 9 gold for a wooden shield, that's not bad. What about that kite shield though? 5. I don't have to look. I could just see the prices here. Okay. Why is a tower shield 100 plat? That doesn't make it. It's 10 AC, dude. Kite is 8. Wooden kite is 7. Primal, I'll do it if you give me 46 chrono. Big Zaide took a vow of poverty in EverQuest the first day I logged in, and I have never broken the vow. It is really weird, right? It's not supposed to be 100 plat, I don't think, but whatever. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see that, not Snorlax. I mean, I get you, and I am interested in doing better, but I'm also like really lazy, and especially right now, I'm extremely pressed for time. So I just kind of like slap them in. I haven't stopped to like listen and see like how they land, but that's a good point. I should do that, and I will take that on board and try to improve. Right. I wish you could get the Kanis kite shield. There should be a quest that you can do, like a newbie quest, maybe like a level 15 quest, where you can get this shield right here, because it looks so cool. Maybe like part of the investigator quest line, you just get Kanis kite shield as part of it. That'd be dope. All right, we are level 3. Auto skill bash. You will now use bash while auto attacking. Well, thank you. Time to go die in the sewers. All right, folks. Dread Corpse or no Dread Corpse? What are we thinking? That's a good idea, Ark. Don't kill me, Dread Corpse. Beggar. Vin Moltor. Oh man, if I was evil, this guy would have just ended the run. Heh. Burp. Leave me be, will ya? Who here knows why Vin Moltor is in the sewers? Chat, who knows? Baby, there we go, El Ross. Of course you know. Yep, Pav Opala quest board guy, and it is because he is cursed. His whole family line is cursed because his like great-great-grandfather cut the paw of Opala off at a meeting that was supposed to establish peace between the humans and the gnolls. Listen, fish, you don't want them. Man, Frank, did I show you the screenshot of that idiot who logged into FOH to make made his account to try to claim that I edit the podcast to like change people's stories. Like, first, I don't care about... I don't have a vested interest in the outcome of any of these stories enough to do that. Second, I am far lazier than you must think. Fur and the highlighter. Delete, I don't know. Where can I look up the details on fur and the highlighter? Oh, I mean, I know about the Cosby Room, just like vaguely. I didn't read too much. But I wasn't super surprised in hearing the stories. A small oh, there's a pile of small alligators here. Okay. Uh-oh. An exhaust pipe. Asmarella, thank you so much for the raid. Hey folks, if you have not already checked it out, check out Asmarella's stream. She does a lot of great EQ content. I think a relatively new EQ streamer, last couple months or so. And she did a 24-hour stream recently that was a lot of fun. She streams with her husband, Overloaded, so if you like the Zaide and Charlie duo streams, you would probably like that as well. Asmarella, thank you again for the raid. If you're just showing up from Asmarella's raid, I'm Zaide. We are doing a solo self-found hardcore character right now on the Mischief server. And yeah, it's pretty much that. I'm a Paladin, and we're trying not to die while we talk shit. So yeah, Frank, a player who used to work at a gaming company and had a handle that was related to like a divination spell that told you what direction you're facing. Did that on FOH. Oh man, giant sewer rat here to shut down my fun. Hopefully he like swims out over here, but I don't think so. Yes, Doc. False south. That's a good nickname. Guy really like snuck up on me there. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm dead. Get out of the water, then strafe. Well, that's not good. Did we juke him? I feel like I died right here. Swimming so agonizingly slow. Water strafe, let's go. There's hope. Whew. Whoa. Den Mother herself. Hey, Naomi. I think it's Naomi, right? I recognize you from the Extra Life page. You've raised a lot of money to help children in need. Uh-oh. We need to hit that options page. Change our frame rate. Max FPS. 30. Boom. Okay. Back to the top. Maybe I should just put it at 60. 66. There we go. That'll be good. So yeah, maybe we give it a level or two before we go back into the catacombs. I can't believe I survived. I thought for sure it was over. That was a dread corpse aggroed me. Let's check out the combat log. A Dread Corpse punches you for 19-15-1. He was right behind Vin Moltor when I came back up and started punching me in the face. And then I got stuck in the water for a second because my frame rate was too high. But luckily I popped Lay on Hands. And then I strafe ran and was able to get some distance on him thanks to bad pathing and strafe running. Whew. Later, Asmarello. Woo woo. Well, that's awesome. 4 years is great. Last year was my first year doing it with my guild, and you know, it was really rewarding, so I'm definitely going to keep doing it each year, I think. Grind Lord, thanks for the follow. Dude, that'd be so funny. I should do that, Trap of Logic. I should make it like donate $10, RP walk for 5 minutes. Pick a party member that can only walk the Den Mother. The hardest part is thinking of like fair pricing, you know what I mean? I wish I could see, I guess I could, nope, the VODs are gone. I wish there was a way for me to see what we set them at last year, because it was really good. I feel like I need to lower my clip plane to see everything. There, that's EverQuest right there, baby. That's, there we go, that's EverQuest. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, I remember this. I was always super terrible with the location coordinates. Like I'd be like, someone will OOC like, hey, this item on corpse, and I'm like, where is it? And they're like, send me a loc, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm never gonna find that. I never got good at navigating via loc. What is your goal this year? Am I saying your name right? I feel like I say it wrong. Is it Niami? Niami? I don't want to mispronounce it. Niami. A Knoll Watch. Oh, okay, it's not what I was thinking. A rabid grizzly. Jeez, I'm surrounded on all sides. Alright, we're gonna go spin the hut. I don't know if I can call you mommy. Oh, okay, Den Mum. There we go. That works. Where's the spot? Has this been fixed? Am I doing this for no reason? It probably is, Doc, but I'm like, my brain is so smooth. Can't reach that kid closer. There used to be a spot on here you could click and the hut would spin. Anyone know if this still works? I've got like 10 more seconds of attempting this in me. Okay, done. 5k is awesome. I just remember like so much of my classic navigation in EverQuest was like enter zone, immediately find zone wall, run around perimeter of zone until finding the next zone, get to destination, LFG, ask if group can escort me from the entrance. Oh my gosh, my mouse turning is like so fast. Ooh. There's something spicy up here. Why is there a null shaman up top? Is it the pathing mob is a null shaman right now? I don't know if, oh geez, probably not gonna win this engagement here, huh? Alright, I'm out. I've put myself in a bit of a pickle. Right, now I need to hope that these guys have moved away from the zone line. And if they haven't, then we have to run to the Everfrost zone line, and we're probably dead. It's not good. Might be able to make it to Surefall. Jeez, the mouse turn. Too fast. Strafe run overpowered. Whoa, whoa. 25th anniversary. Congratulations. I think I know who your spouse is, but I don't know if like it's like public knowledge or something that should be like mentioned. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. I can say it. Yeah, it's Negreth. Sweet. Yeah, Negreth is cool, man. I bother him a lot, or at least I used to, and he doesn't tell me to shut up, so he's okay in my book. Oh, Frank outed it earlier. Nice. Do you think for the 25th anniversary we can fix this offset texture on the Surefall Glade entrance? It's supposed to be moved like maybe 2 feet to the left, I think. Right, Frank? And like I think between the both of us, we probably bothered him a lot. I'd have to go out to West Corona, Elraz. I'm too much of a baby right now, but I will. Yeah, he's actually very polite in all my interactions with him. Stand up, dude. Has anyone parsed if auto skill is like 1 microsecond slower than just spamming the number 2 key as fast as you possibly can? I'm sure someone has checked so they could be like slightly faster DPS, right? Yeah, Miko has been very mean to me. It's weird, Miko's nice to me on stream, but he's mean to me in DMs. I asked Miko if he wanted to hang out. He said, ew, gross. Not Snorlax. What race should your cleric be? Erudite. Ew, David, no. All right, Miko, here you go. Cats or raccoons? There can only be one. What are you choosing? If you choose raccoons, they can be house raccoons. Mr. Jones, good to see you. What is our next stream? Today's Wednesday. Next stream is Saturday. Good. I lost my voice on Monday this week. So even if I had been able to stream when I got home, I wouldn't have been able to like really stream. Cats. And then big crocodile. I learned in math class, right? So that means raccoons are better than cats. I spent a lot of my formative years in EverQuest instead of the classroom, so. It's that season, Bardlight. Used to do the crocodile thing too. Guard Leopold. Hail, Zaide. You had best keep moving. One who stands around too long in Kanos Hills tends to get surprised by vicious creatures. I like that if you look close, you can see their eyes, like the two little white dots are their eyes peering through the visor. It's a really nice touch. A king snake. Whoa. Hey, Denmum. Thanks for the follow. By the way, Denmum, we're going to be doing a big stream November 4th. I forget if you guys were here when I talked about it, but I'm going to do a 24-hour or more Extra Life charity stream I'm super excited for. Oh, yeah, dude. I remember I did a book report, okay, in like 4th grade. And I don't even remember the context, but I used the word dubious. And my teacher and the assistant teacher brought me outside the classroom and were like, where did you copy this from? And I was like, what do you mean? And they're like, obviously this line is copied because no 4th grader uses the word dubious. I was like, oh, well, actually, let me tell you, I know all about dubious, apprehensive, scowling, indifferent. Whoa, my gosh, what is causing this lag? Did you guys see that? Someone turning in rat ears? Oh, I'm a skunk now. Maybe it was the transformation? Oh, baby. Do I get the proc? Yeah, amiable is all part of my normal vernacular there. Oh, awesome. Well, I hope you are in good health that day, and I'll try to tune into your stream a little bit. It's going to be November 4th, Swamp Ass. Swamp Ass 69. Good name. Really good name. Great. I love it. Level 3 is always like the weirdest level in this region. Color it. Thanks for the sub. Yeah, that is the official Extra Life game day. I'll probably start at like 10 a.m. So it'll go well into November 5th for me. We were thinking about starting at midnight last year, but it just seems kind of like meh. You just start with like nobody watching for a while, you know? And also like destroy your whole sleep schedule. Be tired the entire stream. Wow, Frank, your Ixtar monk was dubious. A restless skeleton. Nice, Slazik. So I've been dabbling a little bit in my very limited free time in Armored Core 6. And I don't know, I mean, if you've been watching the channel for a long time, you know that I'm a huge From Software fanboy. So naturally, I love it. I don't know if any of you have tried it, but it's amazing. Whoa, 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 whoa. J-Rock's in the house. J-Rock's, thanks for that resub. Everybody, if you haven't checked out J-Rock's, an amazing streamer. He's on the up, making moves, soon to be a partner. Big J-Rock's here. He streams very frequently, right? Like 5 days a week now, J-Rock's. And mostly Guild Wars 2, but super talented. Streams with his wife, Devaney. For some reason, I attract all the husband-wife duo streams. But yeah, they stream together. It's super fun. Very high-energy stream. Check it out. It's worth it. I enjoy watching. I don't even play Guild Wars 2. You should, not Snorlax. Goku but stronger. Man, Goku but stronger. I feel like you followed last time. It's a good name, though. I really like Goku. It does look like fun. It looks like a fun game. But I mean, who has time for 2 MMOs, right? Oh, are you talking about, if you're talking about Armored Core, it is amazingly fun. It feels like Dark Souls, but there's like, well, you know what? It feels more like Bloodborne because it's like fast paced. But it's got a lot of like RPG style customization. So if you like RPGs and you're okay with a futuristic setting instead of your standard like old timey RPG setting, I think you would love it. It's hard-ish, like a Dark Souls game, but I wouldn't say it's as hard as Dark Souls so far. But there's so much customization, like customizing your little mech to make it like exactly how you want it, and you spend 8 hours trying to make it look like a Gundam, and then you don't like it after 10 seconds, and you throw it all away and just go play the game as like the stock view. At least that's what I do. So yeah, but highly recommend it. Very excited, Frank. What do you think? Haters gonna hate, I suppose. PG3, yeah, there's so many games I want to play. One day I'll be free of EverQuest, and then I can play Baldur's Gate 3 and whatever that Star game is from Elder Scrolls people that will probably have a ton of bugs. And Armored Core. I think it's time for me to go variety streamer and stream for 5 people. DM, I believe that a GM or Dev Miko has illusioned me to be a skunk. Oh, that's nice. Do you know how long your stream's gonna go, Denma? It invigorates you. Yeah, I mean, I was pretty pumped. Like, at first, I was like, I was gonna respond, and I still have a response banked that maybe I should do. But then I noticed that, like, it was his first post. Like, he made that whole account on this website just to make some snide comment. And that made it, like, you know, brought it to, like, a level 10. You know what I mean? How much I enjoyed it. Ooh, yeah, 24-hour streams are the best. Yeah, I mean, you know, that makes sense. You got to do what you have to do. But will you be playing EverQuest when you stream, or do you stream something else? Yeah, Frank, that's sad. This illusion really is great. Like, it's kind of adorable as it walks around. I need to sit for a second. Let me tell you a story about this character, Frank. So, his old guild, which I think you know what guild he was in, there was a quest, like a hidden quest flag, and somebody in the guild was working on it and wouldn't share the information with him, and so he like demanded they be kicked out of the guild, or so I've heard from I would call a reliable source, and they didn't kick the guy, so he quit. And the quest was the long lost puppet, where you get the Rygor doll. So I was going to respond saying something along the lines of like, hey, I've never removed or edited anything out of any of these interviews. But I did hear a story about some unemployed idiot who likes to approach people who were on the podcast and like tell them to be careful for some reason, and then end it with a picture of the Rygor doll. Oh man, why is she out here? Does she normally path all the way over here? Holly Windstalker put my life at risk right now. This guy opened up hard with a few 12 damage bites. Skunk versus wolf. I have an uncanny ability to attract really angry people. Nah, dude. Not the GM one, Frank. You lie. That's true, a trap of logic. How cool would that be if she just rolled up and started, like, assisting me? Yeah, for some reason, like, I'll do, like, relatively innocuous things and people will be upset about it for, like, literally years and bring it up, and I'm like, I don't remember what you're talking about. Yes, that was so good. Did I read you guys the hate mail I got a couple weeks ago when I first started streaming? Someone sent me an email, and it was, listen, you dumb piece of shit. Stop playing EQ and spend time with your family. Well, I'll pause the message there really quick, though, to caveat that I only play EQ when my daughter is asleep, and I play it with my wife. So technically, I am with my whole family that is conscious. Your wife clearly doesn't want to be part of the EQ broadcasts. No, don't ask her. Of course she's going to say she doesn't mind. Then it takes like a hard turn here for some reason, and he goes, you once said on stream, these geniuses in chat, end quote. Stop pretending knowledge of EQ and its tactics is some kind of measure of intelligence. End message. I'm like, okay. And that was after like 2 streams. Did Trolley send an email? That'd be so funny. Trolley was a person who was like on me about streaming for like weeks and weeks before I streamed. She was like, so when are we going to stream again? You know what I mean? She was like hassling me about it. I mean, she knows that I like it, but I'm like slow. I'm slow to get on things. Oh. Well, hello there. This is good screenshot potential. Oh, I'm a spec. I look so fast now. Can I reach Lars before he zones? Wait, what did he just kill? Hello, the name's Lars McManus of Clan McManus. Is there anything I can ask him? Elraz, are you still here? Is there anything cool that I can ask Lars here? I know, yeah. For some reason, I get messages like that with like maybe like once a month. I don't know. Charlie's taking the night off. She's tired. So I mentioned it when I first started streaming, but I'm in a period of time for my work for like the next 5 or 6 weeks where I'm working like crazy hours. Like my normal work day is wake up at like 4 a.m., go to work, get home at like 5 or 6 p.m. And the whole time I'm not here, you know, Charlie is like solo dolo with the kiddo once the kiddo wakes up. So it's harder on her as well. And so I think she's taking this opportunity to catch up on some sleep. Ooh, hey, if you need help, you can feel free to hit me up. I mean, I'm like no expert or anything, but I can get you like, you know, the basics. The basics with OBS, which I recommend over Streamlabs. Liak, oh my gosh, how's it going, dude? Good to see you, sir. Moderator in the house. Liak, how you been, man? Wolves of the North or Hallis, maybe? Let's go. Well, I can handle this. Don't auto attack Lars McManus. Hail. What Wolves of the North? Ooh, the Wolves of the North are the barbarian warriors of Hallis. All of us in Clan McManus are members. Mess with us and you mess with the Wolves of the North. Let's go, baby. Hallis. Hallis is the mighty city of the barbarians of the North. It lies among the Everfrost peaks. Permafrost. Lady Vox. Blackborough. Kanos. Freeport. Barbarian. I'm all out of ideas. Okay. Liak, thanks for the sub, dude. I'm super glad you're back in the chat for a little bit. Liak, these days I'm streaming every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. If you're free around those times, it's always at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Short streams, like 2 hours, 3 hours max. Yeah, she's been doing an amazing job taking care of the house and the kid. So I'm sure she's beat. Gilmere, what's up? Hey, I started a fresh solo self-found hardcore Paladin. So my logic here is that Project Quarm is coming out October 1st, and I want to play there. And, you know, like, Charlie was going to be here, so I wasn't going to do, like, the Ranger that we were working on TAC P, blah, 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 blah. All that to say, I don't know if my time is well invested on TAC P right now, knowing that in 1 month I'll be moving to Project Quarm. But Mischief is, like, significantly faster EXP rate. So if I do SSF here, we can make serious progress. Whereas like on Tech P in 1 month, I'm gonna get like 15 levels. You know what I mean? A king snake. If I was a Shadow Knight, I could camp the named rat in Kanos Catacombs, and I could get a Crook Stinger. Paladins can't use it, but it would be an amazing weapon at this level. Shadow Knight or a Ranger. Am I? There's no way. My bag's behind. What is this? Destroyed king snake scales. Okay. Let's go sell. Good to see you, Gilmere, by the way. It's so fun when you get a hit, when you're like shooting, you know, these things that you think they might respond to, and they finally like answer one. El Raz, you're like, oh yeah. You take a screenshot, write this down. Which screenshot, Frank? Ooh, man, that's rough. 2.5 hours is like a drag. Your Freyna's bride. This house feels smaller than I remember. Chunk of meat. 4. Can you imagine Martin Sayer? Like, I feel like I trust him a lot less knowing that he's willing to just buy a mysterious chunk of meat off a dude. Honestly, off of a wolf who just came into his cabin. He's like, yeah, no problem, dude. Here's like, here's 3 gold. I'll take those chunks of meat right off your hands. Yeah, not Snorlax. Whew. A lot of rage, man. There's a lot of rage in people. You know what it is? It's like the internet just dehumanizes people to one another. So they're just like, they say things they hopefully don't mean. And they know they are not going to have any social consequence. I think these guys are corrupt, right? Apprehensive. I think they're corrupt. Kane Bale. Meh. No, I'm not going to do any newbie armor arc. So I won't do any Lucklin newbie armor. I'm pretty much going to like keep myself to like classic and Kun arc, I think. No Lucklin newbie armor, no Nexus, no POK. I'll probably use Lucklin spells. Like I'll buy Cease and Desist and that undead proc. That's the skunk I think is Dev Miko, not confirmed. It just shows up as Flipbird. Even Conrad, let's go. Diverting, is that a staff? Dude, look at my eagle-eye vision. I saw that staff like a mile away in the darkness. You can't escape me, cracked staff skeleton. It's probably an upgrade. Like, in fact, I know it's an upgrade, right? I don't know if it's worth using one-hand blunt, but we'll see. Yeah, it's funny. It's like now when you see something like, oh, so-and-so got death threats, like for saying something, I always just like, as a person who grew up on the internet, I'm like, that doesn't mean anything. People give you death threats all the time online. They're not real death threats. Like, if you get a death threat from a person who you know, or who like lives in the state that you live in, or like, yeah, I mean something like that, then it's more serious. But it's just like some nerd online, doesn't count. But back in like the early 2000s, we didn't realize that yet. You know what I mean? Like when someone sent you a death threat, you're like, that's not cool. Null Scout. Yellow. Cheater night vision graphics. What are my night vision graphics? I actually don't know. It's really dark for me. It's because of the key light. Level 4. Probably like 1-2 kills away from being able to kill that guy. Two even con kills. Wow. Yeah, it turns out if you break the rules, you get kicked out. It's called the social contract. Society is founded upon it. The same people who do that when they get pulled over for like a speeding ticket, the cop walks up and they're like, "Am I being detained?" Sir, you were just going 50 in a 25. It doesn't need to go this way. Am I being detained? I am a sovereign citizen. I'm not required to have insurance. Yeah, Axial. I was on there when they put in night blindness. I like it, but it's not perfect. The dark zones seem pretty good, but the indoor bright zones are like a nightmare. You know what I mean, Axial? Unless they've changed it since like the first couple months of Green. But like High Keep, you know what I mean? High Keep is like so bright on P99, it just kills my eyes. I think their attempt is noble, and what they have produced is better than what it was for blue, though. You know what I mean? So it's worthwhile. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. If I keep killing everything that cons even to me, eventually everything is higher level than me. Selection bias. Was that a thing, Art? Back in the day, if you open your inventory, you could see? Bearlocked, thanks for the follow. Level 4, let's go. Immediately approached by a level 6. Time to die, a Gnoll Scout. I remember doing that thing in water where you like put your vision like right at the water line and you just see everything forever. I forgot to announce this, I think, the other day, but last stream we hit 2,400 followers, with Fart Nugget 45 being our 2,400th. That'd be cool. Nyami, would you want to be on my podcast? It's called Drama Quest. You don't have to answer here. I know I'm putting you on the spot. Null Scoutsman documents. Probably can't read it right. Yeah. Why is my agility so low? Not encumbered. It was just because I was at 33% health. It's crazy. Thanks, J Rocks. I need to go see. Can't buy a longsword because it's like 25 plat. And they don't sell rusties. I think I can buy spells. Like, I think at level 1 I already have Flash of Light. So I should be buying a bunch of spells right now. Thanks, Asmarella. Yeah, I mean, we can, if you are able to hit me up on Discord or some other, you know, more permanent form of communication than our Twitch chat here, I would love to schedule a time. We could do an episode. That'd be great. You know, recently, our Trolley has gotten into baking in EverQuest, and like to partner with her, I'm working on brewing. And it was like really fun to do it without a reason. Like when you're like, oh crap, for this quest, Dr. Lumberjack, thanks for the sub. The big 5 months. When you're doing it for a quest, when you're like, oh man, for my epic I have to get like 200 in random trade skill, or like for this quest, for the Coldane Shawl, I have to get like 200 brewing. It's miserable. But when you're like, I just want to see what cool food I could cook for no reason, it's actually really fun. It's crazy how like so much of it is just controlled by your mindset. You know what I mean? How you feel about things. Honestly, that's not crazy at all. That's like super obvious, I suppose, that it would be that way, but you know. Epic 3.0 when? They should do, instead of class epics, they should do like race epics. Go get your human epic. Null Scoutsman documents, 2 gold. Oh, I should probably be saving up for like leather. Oh, look how I could see the level that I need for the spell on the side there. Jeez, that's great. Do I want to work on smithing with this character? Five, cure poison. 4, minor healing. I'll buy it for the bag. Should I get True North? No, True North is garbage. Flash of Light. And that'll be it for right now. I know the UI is still a work in progress. They really need to make it so that anytime a window pops up on your screen, like a bag or your spell book, it pops up to the front layer of the screen. Like, this shouldn't happen. Like, I'm opening my bag, but I can't see it because it's behind this window. I mean, I've got 4 plat. I suppose I could buy some leather right now, right? But it raises the skill. Oh, thank you so much. I will respond later tonight. Oh, like the inventory window is like pinned to the top. Let's check this out. Lies, Frank. It just started snowing. It looks like they have set layers, but I mean, I don't know anything about anything, so. I mean, honestly, I don't mind the growing pains. It's just kind of like a commentary on the current state. To me, as like your ordinary random player, I don't see a lot of difference with the current, like the quote new UI. There's like very minor inconveniences. I know some of my friends have been like, oh yeah, we're crashing stuff. I guess things are snapping, right? The snap doesn't feel too powerful. But the other thing is like my UI has been kind of like how I want it for a long time, so I don't have to like move it around too much. So I haven't really felt the snaps. These don't feel like they snap at all. Dizzy. I could turn off the snap. I mean, I like snapping. Spellbook users are subhuman. Cost. Leather tunic. Let's go. Stop it. There we go. Destroy. Old gray tunic. They really went all in on the windows for this house. I mean, look at this. I need 6 windows on the top floor. The Tin Soldier. There are definitely no windows now. Oh my gosh. Okay, that makes sense, Devmiko. You know, Ansel complains about raids a lot. Honestly, he complains about a lot of things a lot. And I say this as a person who really likes Ansel. I think Ansel basically is just like a guy who led raids for like 10 years. And when you're used to leading raids, it can be frustrating to be in raids that you're not leading. Unless you happen to be in a raid with a person who has like a similar style to how you lead raids. You know what I mean? How did I know it was Ansel? I mean, like, come on now. What does it tell you that I knew immediately who it was? No, he didn't send me a tell. I don't really look at Discord DMs. Yeah, he didn't DM me either. Oh yeah, I mean, leading 10-man raids must be so much nicer. I used to be opposed to like smaller raids, but I reflect on it now, and I think maybe it would be better. Small raids don't have to deal with as many people. Oh yeah, I remember you sending those to me. I think we have added them to the bot, but the bot is not up right now. Dejar Dark Paw. I think having it would be probably good. Just well, it's 54 right now on live, right? So that would put it at like 22. 22 is kind of awkward. But maybe 24. Yeah. Yeah, 24 I think would be nice. Honestly, like 18. 18 would probably be okay. This place is crawling with wolves. Yeah, you have to make it a way to like it's smaller, but it doesn't like crush the current raiding guilds like rosters, right? So it has to be like I don't even know. Do most guilds raid with 54 on live arc, or are they like limping through with like 30s? I wonder if the empowered banner is evidence that the direction is to make things easier, or if it means that content can now be made harder without shutting more casual guilds out. You know what I mean? Like, hey, the content is harder, but in a few months you'll be able to crush this content thanks to the empowered banner. Best of both worlds? Or is it just like a slope into the realm of greater accessibility and ease? Well, yeah, I mean, like if you're racing, you need to have 54, or else you're just not actually racing, right? Pretty much. How many raid guilds does each server usually have? Like 2? OC regen is not on. That's kind of cool. Does it start at like 60? Oh, I see what you're saying. I need to get a weapon. What is that weapon? I think I'd have to run to Kithakor Forest to get a Bixie for that one-hand blunt that can proc cleanse. Shining Star of Light. And it's like a 50-50 when you turn the final item that the turn-in mob is like corrupted and kills you. Lempek Hagrin. Hardgrin. Grey Wolf Fang. Then straight to Runny Eye. My first Paladin I did do that quest on, and I ran through Runny Eye. I server ticked all the goblins to make it through at like level 9. Yeah, I don't think there's any rare flagged mobs in Kanos in Blackborough. So Pigeon and Kanos Hills is probably the only one, right? There's a few in the Kanos Catacombs, but they don't drop any weapons I could use. Once we get to Unrest, the build really comes online, right? Because basically we'll smash that zone with our nukes. Undead Knight of Unrest can drop a Ghoul Bane and a Pegasus Cloak for what it's worth. And then it's just like God tier. Hey, nice to meet you as well. Have a good day. I've got the list. Oh my gosh. I clicked on it on the wrong tab. There goes my Twitch. All right. So we have Injured Rat and Undead Knight, the level 3 version, Shady Mercenary, Nesting Rat, Flotsam and Crook Stinger, and Queen Nishiji and Erg Blunt Bruiser are all basically like everything level 10 and lower is one table. So we could get an Orcish Mace, a Pulsating Brood Clutch, which is nothing, Shiny Silk Gloves, Crook Stinger, Giant Rat Tail, Golden Locket. I think Giant Rat Tail maybe. Is that a slashing weapon? 527. Giant Rat Tail is probably the play. It's like marginally better. What do you think about to help struggling guilds only being able to use the empowered banner for smaller raid numbers? I don't know. Some guilds might be struggling with big numbers, you know what I mean? I don't think that they want to incentivize people to play with less players unless it's like dividing the roster so that you could still have the same number of people playing. That would be my thought. Yeah, I did the Shield of Knife quest. That's the Putrid Bones, right? There's something different about it. There's something different about it on here. It's like a really rare outcome. Isn't that what the problem is? But yeah, actually, that's a good point. I will do the Shield of Knife quest. Oh, well, you know what, though, dude? I could get the... It's relatively easy to get the Scute Shield. Doomdigger is level 12. So I should be able to camp... the Orc Taskmaster, I think, in Crushbone. And I can, from him, get the Scute Shield. Yeah, I think Rahotep is the next tier up. So really the plan here should be to get to where I can solo the TM and camp him for a good while to get a Scute. Like a Bearhide Jerkin. Don't, Guard Weston, don't. I got the EXP, that's right, keep walking. Keep walking. KS me. Out here struggling as it is. Yeah, so Rahotep is the next band. Now Rahotep will... What cool things will he have? I could get a Riptide Spear from Glovesync also. That'd be cool. Labyrinth Talisman would be able to drop. There's a lot of good shit. Rahotep 16. So does 15 go with Rahotep, or does it go to the tier below? That's the question. I can get Yimp the Infernal's BP off of Rahotep, which is really nice because camping it sucks. Whenever I want, I can get the Deepwater Harpoon. So before level 20, we have to do the Deepwater Harpoon quest, which is broken here and free. Maybe I shouldn't stream that because it'll get fixed. I can get a Cloak of Shadows off of Rahotep. Oh my goodness. Ruined Bone Fork. See, the cool thing is there are a shit ton of named rares in the Karanas, like West Karana, North Karana, South Karana. East Karana is not itemized. But in the other Karanas that are super rare, you never see them because camping outdoor named cycles is like challenging. And they all have cool loot. And normally you never see them. And on Mischief, we will see them. I'm fighting a bear, dude. It's crazy. I watched The Revenant. No, I can get a PGT off Rahotep? That's wild. Just drops a bone. Brown Bear Femur. Not the bone I would have picked, but okay. Yeah, Maroon. It's gonna be fun, like sitting at a camp and just like being like, oh man, what's gonna drop next, you know? It's like opening a pack of Magic the Gathering cards. What is the name of the wandering, the guy who, like, from Sherfall Glade, who leads the wandering unit for Kanos? What is that guy's name? Rallum. Nothing. Holly doesn't say anything cool at all. What about Cross? When you talk about Cross Treewind, song's a little bit loud. Did you run? Come back here. About Toon Air. The Millers. Oh, don't you mention that name. Baobab Miller and his sister Shonda have been nothing but trouble since they moved here from the plains of Karana. They only encourage people to poach out here in the hills where we can't see them. Some even have the nerve to defy the will of Tunair and kill bears in Surefall Glade. Ooh. That's okay. Holly, we rep Team Karana out here, baby. Let's go. My god is asleep in the Plane of Storms. If Karana is asleep, am I drawing my power from Agnar? Is he like fulfilling the role of the deity so people don't suspect him? What's that loot? Ruined wolf pelt. The first time I made serious money in EverQuest as a kid was I was in Kanos Hills and I killed a bear and I got a high quality bear pelt. And I think I got 20 plat for it. I felt wealthy. I think Agnar put him to sleep, but I could be wrong on that one, Miko. A weapon. Who is this? Gornelin. Greetings, my fellow traveler. I am Gornelin Zaide, traveling merchant of fine wares. Please take a look at what I have to offer. I don't have time for that now. Can't you see I'm doing something here? Well, that's a little bit disappointing, Gornelin. Did I buy an Orc Fang earring? Sir, I did not. No way. Does he respond to any text that we know of? Gornelin picks an item up from the ground and says, "Hey, look what I found. Another piece of rubbish for my trailer. Must be my lucky day." How does he know what a trailer is? Combine. Spires. Saf. Seru. Nothing. Sad. Pillars of Flame Clicky from Rahotep. What does it normally drop from? Alright, let's go to the catacombs again. It's time. Yes. You could get that from him. Actually, she's not flagged rare. Oh, she's on Lesser Fate Arc Hunter. Oh, it's MINA. Yeah, Redwood Wand. And Locket of Escape, supposedly. Is that the same as the Kunark one? Why does it say that she drops that? Isn't that supposed to be from Rockgus? Nick's Darkpaw. He's a pretty rare one. They're all just 50 clones, but their levels are different. Where's Nick's at? That's good old Deezer. Here he is. Ooh, level 6. Flash of light. Resolve. We want to be close enough. The weak guard isn't over here. Hey, come on. If I do at least 50% to this guy before I have to run up to the guards, I could get EXP, but the problem is they count the overflow damage, and if they're going to hit him for like 150, they'll just destroy me. I have LOH. Could be worth LOHing to kill this guy just for the lore. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, Alice suggests that she drops a Locket of Escape. I'm like, I don't think so, dude. Should be like 90 minutes or something, 96 minutes. 1 EQ in-game day. What's an hour in EQ? 2 or 3 minutes? 72 minutes, there we go. Oh. Stop resisting flash of light. Nick's Darkpaw. Take your attack debuff. Okay, yeah, you run. I think these don't sell for anything. Tribute 1. It's not worth the people you have to play with to experience them. How often did Saros DM you, though? See, he hated you, so he probably never spoke to you, so you didn't have to deal with it. If anyone wants to PvP, come over to this arena in the next 10 seconds. You guys are scared. One Null Fang, please. 71.570. 83, let's go. Literally one less Null. Dude, look at my guy. He's flexing on everybody right now. Let's go. You show him. Yeah, baby. The locked house. What's in here? Nothing. There's a nice rug in there, honestly. Oh, there's a treasure chest. What am I here? I'm going this way. The Conor McGregor, right, dude? Morty Prysmith. Try the Ogre Swill. Is there any other function for Moonstone besides giving it to this guy for no reason? Like, what are you doing with the Moonstones? Don't go telling no guards where that came from. I'd hate to get rid of myself a good paying customer, dude. I've seen what happens to you. We're gonna sell that. Thanks. You know, I ought to sell everything, I suppose. A flawless Knoll hides and a ruined animal pelt. Whoa, gray wolf fangs are 2 gold. Okay. Vollene's fine baked goods. Enzo, you don't like the stone UI? I played a D&D session one time while campaign, and my party, I was the DM. My party was staying in the Lion's Mane Inn. They were on the 2nd floor. They were doing like the Kanis Investigator quest line, sort of like a very modified version. And they got attacked by Lieutenant Daggerrock. Like, he just busted through the window like Nemesis from Resident Evil 3. And they tried to fight him in the hallway. He got one of them, and I had him like RP, hold him up with one hand and harm touch him. Killed him. Everyone else jumped out of the window to try to flee. Started a big fire in South Kanos. It was crazy. I think we need to go into the catacombs by Motoro to avoid the stupid skeleton down here, hopefully. I think if I'm in the water really low, he will not aggro me. And if he does aggro me, we probably just die. So right above me is Bait Masterson, if that gives you a perspective on where I'm at. We should be safe now. Is that giant rat yellow to me? It's probably like level 6. Oh, there's 2 giant sewer rats now? Give me a break, dude. Piranha Central over here? No? Okay. I'm kind of liking the vibe of the wooden kite shield. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't think I was going to get jumped. Oh, it's kind of sad when you think about it that way, Smellick. Ooh, we got that dwarf blood. What is this? Just like the bullshit low-level stuff? These giant sewer rats are a real bummer right now. I thought they removed this. So this is where it says Aridun is stinky. Now, for a long time, get this fire wheel eye out of here. There we go. For a long time, it said Aridun is stinky. Then Alidroth painted over it and put Alidroth here. He's a dev that doesn't work there anymore. Then, when Brad died, they removed the Alidroth. At least I seem to recall that they removed the Alidroth. So it once again just said Aridun is stinky. I'm surprised to look now and find that it has Alidroth on it again. Hey baby, meet me down in the sewers. A large rat, a large rat, a large rat. A sewer rat. I could get the Cubert earring for mana pres. %4 to go. Because I'm gonna be like, dude, how long does it take? Ding 5, baby. We have Origin. Honestly, on a hardcore character, Origin feels so good. Unless your Origin is Kanos. In which case, it's just kind of filled with regret. Alright. Let's, mem our spell. Right? No, 6. Kill me. Don't kill me, though. Oh, thanks, Ghastly. Yeah, you know. Gotta keep it short right now. Ghastly, it just so happens that right before I streamed, I happened to show someone, like, my magic, or not my magic cards, my Pokemon cards, and since you're here, I figured I would show you some of them. There, can you see it? I have the full original set in this big old binder here. In our work chat, someone posted a video and it was like me and 2 of my friends at work who like are all into like magic card bullshit, and it was like this guy throwing Pokemon cards on a bunch of strippers. They're like, this is what you guys are like. And I was like, whoa, those are Pokemon cards first. And if you think I'm throwing my Charizard on any strippers, you're crazy. Yeah, I completed that. Most of it was like a present from Trolley over the years. And completing it was like part of my pilgrimage to finish my childhood. And now it sits in a binder, and I never look at it, really, basically. A first edition German Charizard is pretty good, man. Yeah, some of them look so nice, Enzo. I got into that too, just like looking at people's collections is really cool. All right, what cool Mischief loot are we gonna get? He doesn't have a Crook Stinger. Maybe the coin, maybe the gloves. Maybe a ring or an ear? What? And vile substance. Throwing. Is it a proc? PH. This is a touchy one. I don't want to fight all these rats all at once. I'll die. I think these alligators will assist the giant rat. I need this guy to swim away. Go check nesting rat real quick while we're waiting. Ghastly, because I'm gonna be messing around on Project Quarm on October 1st, and my 25 Shadow Knight died on TAC P. Charlie can't play today, so all those factors combined, I'm just like thinking like maybe TAC P is not really a great time investment if I'm gonna drop it in a month, and it takes you like a month to get 15 or 20 levels. on the server anyway, you know what I mean? Whereas on Mischief, I can like easily get level 50 in that time. Can you use TPs? No, I can't use any buffs, no transportation stuff, nothing at all. Only my legs. Dude, the spawn time on these guys is no joke. He's got the orcish mace there. Defiant, never. I think this is worth a platter too. I'm not sure I want to mess with like using the mace even if it's better because one hand blunt. I guess skill ups are really quick. Oh my goodness, look at that. We got Crook Singer and the Orcish Mace. So this is a 739, actually remarkably bad, right? I mean, I guess not. Too bad we can't use that Crook Stinger. .19 ratio, weak poison proc. Really, really nice. Will it hold high population? I don't know, man. You know, the weird thing is, like, I feel like P99 just kind of like hit. It just kind of hit. It like, it just worked, you know what I mean? And I don't know if there's a secret to reproducing the magic, you know what I mean? I don't know if the formula is out there. And the truth might be that no server really ever sees the success that P99 saw on the emulator side ever again. I think it'll be good, but I would definitely want to play at launch in case it's not there in 2 years. You know what I mean? I mean, that's half the risk of it, right? Like, anyone can just roll up a new one anytime. Like, maybe you want to make some minor change. You just roll up your own server with that minor change and, like, you're competing with it. Probably won't get a lot of people, you know what I mean? But there is a risk of just, like, it being too open and too easy. And, like, since it's open source, you could also just, like, look at all the data, right? You can look at the drop rates of anything and how spawns work. Yeah, I mean, but Finland, like, it's a gamble, really, like with anything. 2 years from now, if it's still going strong, you'll regret it. But have you, I don't know, like, I look at servers as kind of like a 6-month thing, and I don't really look at them beyond that for the most part. If they're there, great. But as long as I have fun when I'm online in the game, God, no. It's not good. As long as I have fun while I'm online in the game, I think I'm getting what I need to out of it, more or less, right? It would be cool if they did. I don't know that they have any interest in that content. I mean, I don't know the first thing about Nilbog, but I get the sense that maybe he's just like a real purist. Really all about the trilogy. It's a nail biter right here. No, don't. No. Don't do this. Don't. This is really bad. He's gonna pull a bunch of bullshit back here. There are a ton of giant rats out there. He's going to run into them. And over here, we have to worry about the Dread Corpse. Oh, I should have hit Origin. You're totally right. I should put that on my bar after this. We live. Well, I mean, I don't know, 138, like... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's like a lot of people who don't want boxing. TACP did a terrible job of providing a classic EverQuest experience, right? So people who are interested in trying Luckland and Pop but want to start with classic will be drawn to it. There's a lot of people who like fresh servers. How many people are in the TACP Discord? $500 online. I probably can't see the number offline. I don't know how many people are in this Discord, but the Quarm one has 900 online and like over 2,000 in the Discord. So just like from the Discord numbers, and I know that is sort of an indicator, but not like a really concrete thing, but from that, Project Quarm already looks to be bigger. I think starting in Classic is actually a very key thing to do, and having that Classic be as accurate as you can. Good advertisement, and no boxing. All big factors. Personally, I'm not a guy who cares about boxing very much, but for some people, it's like a hard stop. You know what I mean? Hiss, snap, snap, hiss. A mangy rat head. Bum, 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 bum. Do you think that that it's what people really want, or is it people who vote against releasing expansions on TLPs and end up not playing? No, I mean, I think there is a lot of people who want that, who want to stop at pop or some other thing. There are people who want the server to be like stuck in a place so they can come back. You know what I mean? There's people who when it reaches pop and they clear everything, they'll quit, and they want to be able to come back and not be behind forever. And they have no interest for anything after pop. So I think that's there. And because it's free, the barrier to entry is low. Unlike Agnar, you know what I mean? Where you got to pay, so just no one plays there. Though even Agnar has been around for like 8 years and has a couple raiding guilds still. I don't know what you mean by "and it had a label Project 2002 on P99 site." I don't know what you mean by that. Is it Project 2002? A different thing that competed with TACP early on? What about Fippy Darkpaw server? Fippy Darkpaw server voted not to go past pop a few times. That was a strategic decision by the guilds, not a desire to end the content there. Yeah, I don't know anything about Project 2002. Man, it's dark as heck out here. Should buy more leather before we go out. Oh man, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, check it out. For anyone who doesn't know, we do a podcast, Drama Quest. It's what it sounds like. Oh, it's actually wrong command, podcast. There we go. There's a link. It's on all the podcasting platforms and stuff, and episodes are on YouTube, usually 1 or 2 weeks behind like the live releases. Drama Quest is what it sounds like. It's all about EverQuest drama. The last episode we did was Project 1999 Green, and we interviewed Fates, the guild founder of SEAL Team and the guild leader currently of Fight to Engage on Oakwind. How many episodes till Cello? So Ghastly, let's mentally workshop it really quick. We have Agnar, then we have Mangler, and then we have Cello. So not a lot. It's very soon. And we could do Cello first, technically. The problem with procedural generation is it feels like very inauthentic. You know what I mean? Yeah, Cello will be a 2-part. I'm going to do one with Frank and probably one with Ansel. I don't think so. Are you talking about like turning his head in? I think you get Rawhide. Should be able to start Blackborough now. But honestly, before we do, I do have to get up at like 4 a.m. So let's start the wrap up here. Folks, this was a great stream. Thanks for coming out. I'll be doing more Mischief solo self-found stuff in the future. I think my next stream, what is today? Wednesday. Next stream is on Saturday, so look for that. It's going to be a lot of fun, as always. And let's see if there's anyone that we can raid right now. The answer for the raid is probably no. Marathon, thanks for the follow. Good night, good night. Anyone that people in chat want to raid? Pitted? Nah. Alright, folks, we'll just wrap up the stream with no raid tonight. Have a good one, folks.